Hi, this is Moppin back with more Horizon Forbidden West. In the last video, we wandered around the Stillsands desert and did the rebel camp at Devil's Grasp. In this video, we are going to talk to Zo at the base. I think she has a side quest for us. We have been playing for 61.5 hours. That doesn't seem possible. And we are level 33. Oh, almost jumped off the cliff. All right, let's go back in and talk to Zo. We haven't talked to her for a while, because she had a green exclamation mark over her head. There she is.
Aloy.
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
Good.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
I always have time for you, Zo. Okay, so we have a lot of things to talk about. Alright, so we haven't talked to her for a while, so let's go through these new dialogue options first. The Zeniths.
Zia did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
I don't think it's that bad. How's your training going?
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today.
More than that.
Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them. Even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
All right, let's keep going.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from. Like you've done here, for us. Maybe one day, more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice.
Might have to knock down a few walls.
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those stormbirds in line.
All right, let's talk about the others here.
Have you met Katalo yet?
Yes, but he has kept to himself. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Let's keep going with those companions.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh no, we're doing fine.
Are you okay?
Aloy, your job is to save the
You and
world.
Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, What do you know about his mother?
Oh,
That bad, huh?
why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but
His mother was a fierce
I noticed
warrior.
he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off
I
sometime.
thought his mother was dead. I
I'd
guess
love to
not.
see her try.
All right, let's talk about the land gods. Zo, what's up?
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it a reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
Okay, if it's too far west, I am not going to do
I should get
this
going.
side quest.
Good luck on your search.
The second verse. All right, let's look at it. All right. Not too bad. Wait, that's not the one, is it? This is the meeting place, I think. Yeah, that's our active quest. Alright, I'm not so sure if the meeting place is here. We're going to go further west. All right, let's do it. I'm wary. I like to uncover and do a lot of things in this part of the map before I go further west, but let's go there. All right. Where's the exit? Is this the right? No, that's the basement. I will always be lost in here.
I just think you talked to her.
All right, this exit.
You would too.
Okay, good. This is the one with the campfire. Let's go here.
I think I'm back in range of the Vista point. I could try to find where the image was taken.
Alright, I'm not going to do the Vista point yet. Alright, let's call Zo.
Hey, Zo. I'm near the Grimhorn site. Can you join me?
Oh, okay.
I'll be there soon. Aloy, I'm glad we can do this together. The Grimhorns we're looking for should be just to the north.
Okay,
Let's go
good.
get those control cores.
Alright. Alright, so I guess there was a Grimhorn site here, maybe? I didn't see it? Or maybe it's just for this,
Thank you again
this
for helping
mission.
me. If this works, if we can heal the land gods, it will end a generation of suffering for my people.
How do you think Fane and the chorus will take it? They seem to think the tribe's extinction is inevitable.
I've had my disagreements with them, but I'd like to see they'll be happy to be wrong on this.
There. The Grimhorns.
Then they're not alone.
We'll just have to be smart.
Of course not.
I'll follow your lead.
Oh, look at this. That's nice. I probably should have waited to get that.
That hunter killer's more powerful than a normal machine.
Right, I don't know what she's talking about. Okay, Apex Grimhorn, Apex Grimhorn, Fire Bellowback. Alright, Sky Drifter. Fire Bellowback, and if I can get locked onto it, a boulder stockpile. Come on, game. Alright, I want to take out the bird first. Maybe. If I'm down there, will these machines come down too? Yeah, I think they will.
This'll be over quick with frost ammo.
Doing a lot of damage to it. Not even hitting any critical part. There we go. It's in the water. Can I hit it in the water? Guess so. Alright, the machines know where I'm at. Anybody gonna come over here?
Got a shot.
Alright, switch to this. Oh wow. It's gonna blow, I think.
Are you in need of ammo?
No, I'm not. I never need ammo. Stop throwing it to me. Whoa. Okay. Oh, that was cool. I don't know what that was. Why does she fly the opposite way? So hard to hit that tank. Okay. Well, as usual, I deserved that.
It seems you have business elsewhere. I'll go back to base.
No, I don't.
You want to resume?
I'm right here.
There.
Okay.
The Grimhorns.
And they're not alone.
All
You
right.
just have to be smart about this.
Same
I'll
thing.
follow your lead.
Could use that in a fight.
All right. I'm just gonna go after this one first.
You hit the weak spot!
Yeah, I did.
That's the punch we need! Freeze it! These machines hate the touch of winter! There! Weak spot!
Your snout's in the way.
Targeting that machine!
All right. Did she kill it? Okay. No one seemed to notice. The other machines didn't seem to notice. All right, let's go after the flying machine. I forget what it was called. Is it a sky drifter? All right, it's all the way over there. I guess I will just go after this one. Okay, went down quick. Oh, no ammo. Alright, good. I don't need it, though.
Take that, machine!
Alright, we're doing better this time. Alright, it's not cold anymore. And hit that again, and it should go down. Okay. Now we've got one Bellowback still down there. I think. Or is it dead? Yeah, it's dead. Okay. Alright, all we've got left are the Grimhorns.
Machine's resistant to fire.
Alright, I won't use fire on it. Let's look through the parts. Okay. Okay, cluster launcher, detachable. Alright, I want to get this off of them, so let's tag it. Same for this one. Can I hit it from here? I don't know. I don't think so. Alright, let's get closer.
I could try to line up the Vista point image again. It should be within range.
I could try that.
Traps.
I think this used to be a Tanakh hunting ground.
Okay. Maybe we can use them to our advantage.
Yeah, we could.
Found a weak spot!
running. Alright. You use it, Zo. I'm good. Watch out, Zo. Be okay, Zo. Don't stand in the fire. Oh, that one's dead. Uh-oh. Alright. Right, Zo, are you just gonna hang out up there with them? Is that red thing sensitive? Guess so. Oh, okay. No, I want to get to that. I wanted to launch myself up to this. Let's get this off. Where's the other one? Oh.
Could look around for my focus. Try to match the Vista point image.
Aloy. Okay, one's way out there. Where's the other one? Limping toward us. Not really limping toward us. Oh, thank you, wall. And pole. Oh, are you in trouble? Alright, get out of there, Zo. Wow. I look like I need the ammunition now. Did I knock it down? Oh, so hard to hit the yellow. What are you doing? Uh-oh. To the water. Alright, I stopped burning already, I think. Alright.
Much better.
Right under it. Alright, let's focus on one. Why? Why do I roll the opposite way? What are you doing? What's going on? Oh, I'm swimming. I'm good. Yeah, I'll just make some more of my own. Knockdown. Of course. Gets up so quickly. Oh, come on! Why can't I? Alright. This fight is not going well. The other one gonna come rushing out of nowhere at me. Alright, this one's down. Watch out, Zo. Alright, let's okay. Finally, I blew up that tank. Uh-oh. Alright, this game has a major problem in that when you take any kind of damage, you fly the opposite way. Alright, let's see if we can kill that one. Not that one. This one.
Please help!
Okay, wait. No! Why? Why did I get killed? Alright, this is hard.
I'll head back to base for now. Call me if you return.
I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing, Zo. This time our plan is not get killed. Not dead. Alright, now it is. Okay. Oh, can I cut that out? I'm okay. Alright, that didn't last long. Alright, I need to be very careful. Stop it. Go up, Aloy. Okay, this is what I like. Boy, I cannot seem to hit that. There we go. Okay. It's almost dead. I have no idea where the other one is. Doesn't seem right that it's taking fire damage in the water. Okay, one is dead. No, no. Stuck. No! What are you doing? No! Oh, I couldn't heal! Oh, what a I'm having a terrible time with this fight.
It seems you
Okay. I don't need it. I'm trying to hit this bird.
Pain subsiding.
What are you doing? Right, this is a disaster. It's just one of those days.
Call me if you return.
Alright, let's go up here this time. That seemed to work better.
You hit the weak spot! Targeting that machine!
Alright, it's on fire.
There. The Grimhorns.
And they're not alone.
We just have to be smart.
I'll follow your lead.
Still not dead. No, no. Get out of here. Did I kill that bird? No. Alright, I'm just kind of panicked running because I don't know where that bird is. Stop! Okay. Alright. Gotta get rid of this one. Trampled by it. Alright. Alright, I don't want to fight you guys yet. Guess I will if I have to. Let's try to get those guns off. That has to be a bug. Their explosions pulling you back. You ever had one of those days, though?
Line up the Vista point image again. I should be within reach.
Wrong one. This would be a good... if I could hit that one. Come on. Aloy. I suck. Okay. Alright, this is getting really frustrating. But I'm stubborn.
I'm heading back to base, Aloy. Call me when you're ready to resume.
I'm ready. Let's do this. Alright, Zo, my plan is to do the same thing again. First we kill the Bellowbacks.
No point being subtle. Woohoo!
Okay, good. Good shot. Come on, Aloy. Oh, I killed it. Alright, where's the other Bellowback? Or that bird. That would be actually the bird would be good.
I'll bring that machine down. A weak point, good.
Alright. A little chilly. Alright, stop doing that.
There. The Grimhorns. just have to be smart about this.
Right, run. That's how we're gonna be smart about this.
Relief.
Alright, run. I'm using my
Focus.
health a little too
And watch
much.
the Vista point image.
Alright, I really need to use this ammo if I want to blow that sack. I'm here. We're fighting. Kind of. Alright, now we can switch back. Cool with these. Alright, we just have the flying machine and Grimhorns. I am. I'll pull through though. Maybe. Okay, I'm not so sure now. I really should have taken damage there. Okay, I guess I got some anyway. Okay, finally. Okay. Just the Grimhorns left. I have almost no health. Is Zo down? Okay, I actually got a critical strike in on it. You. Oh, there's one here. No. I didn't know the one was here. Oh, nice. Need all the health I can get. What? What was that? Okay, they don't know where I'm at. Oh, there's a little place to hide in here. Let's make sure that we know where they're at. Okay. Can I do a silent attack? What is that?
Fire's wasted on the machine.
Tail clamp. Ability removal. Okay. Oh, one is right here. Let's get these guns off. Maybe I should use its weapon since I'm dying so often. Why? It has to be a bug. Why does it... Alright. No berries left. No, I'm just hiding. Maybe we should look for health. Alright, how are they doing? One right here. They're both about the same. Okay, I knew we were here somehow. I'm stuck. Looking for health items.
I need this.
Alright. What should my strategy be with no health? Is that oh, this is still here. Forgot I have health potions. Can drink. Okay. Let's medium health potion 0, large health potion 2. So hard to hit the tusks. Uh-oh. If we can just fight one at a time. So annoying. Alright. I'm not gonna heal because I don't want to waste health potions. Alright, it's going after Zo. There it is. Alright, let's switch to these. Oh,
My target!
can't believe I hit it. You okay, Zo? Oh no! Oh no, no!
This should help. You think you can stop us?
Glad I had this.
Yeah, I am too. Okay, we gotta get to that one and kill it. Alright.
Hit that weak spot again!
It's blown up. I cannot hit it again. Hey, got one of them off. Okay, got the other one off. It's almost dead. Okay. Alright, now let's not die before we kill the second one. That's the hard part. Okay. Oh, come on! No. Oh, yes, get that. No. I am running, Zo, for my life. But I did see some health over here. Okay, it doesn't know where we are at. Any other health? Something there that might have berries in it. No. Okay, some health here. All right, let's shoot it with our impact arrows. Good.
Here! A weak spot!
There.
Are you help? Do you need help? Coming, Zo. Good.
That was a weak spot!
Good shot. I want to blow that other sack. It's going to be hard. No, I'm not. It's going to be health, would it? Yes.
I'll take this.
Sure will. Where is it? Down there. Alright, something here. Could be berries? No. Oh, it still has one of its guns. Alright, I need to get that off.
You found a weak spot! It's lost its weapon! I'll bring that machine down!
We're hiding now, Zo. We're not yelling at it. Okay. It knows we're close. Is it coming up? Oh, it ran over there. Nice.
That was a weak spot.
You're in the way. You're really in the way, Zo. Great if I could get a tusk off. Alright, it's looking better this time. Good. Alright. Alright, it's good as dead.
I think our battle is done.
We did it. You okay?
A bit winded, but I'll be all right.
I'll grab the course.
She looks
Be my
winded.
guest.
Alright, well that was hard. Much harder than I expected. Oh, did we need these?
That's one. But we should take a second control core just to be safe.
Got it.
Okay, I forgot that we needed these. Oh, there's some green shine. Fragment. Already booted here. Alright, easy to get distracted by blueberries. The other one was this way somewhere. Poor prairie dog. I got a prairie dog hide. Prairie dog was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, I don't need a gun.
I could try to line up the Vista point image again. I should be within range.
Aloy really wants to do that Vista point. Alright, we got them. Give the cores to Zo. Let's get these horns off. Are they horns? Where are they? Yeah.
I'll take it.
Got 4 of them. We only needed 3. To upgrade something. Was it our outfit? I really don't remember. Alright, I think that's everything. There's actually a lot of health around here that I missed. I really can't hear you at all. Are you in the caves, Zo? Oh no, you're here.
You've got the control cores? I can take them from here.
Who did that? Okay.
2 control cores as requested.
Thank you. Gaia showed me a way to scan them and take what we need to update the reboot code. I'll head back to base and get started. When I was a child, there was always enough to eat. The land gods provided for us, and every season we celebrated them. My happiest memories come from those times. Do you really think we can bring them back?
Yes.
We'll make it happen.
Thank you, Aloy.
If the world survives. Right now we're more concerned
I
with...
need some time to sort through those cores. I should do something else in the meantime.
Okay. Cleanse potion. Oh wow, nice. If I recall, that is the only way to cure yourself of plasma. Oh, lots of health here. Good. Wow, I should have ran over here. This is the mother lode. Alright, one more and we are set. Send some to our stash, why not? Okay. Alright, we did it. What did it say? Talk to Zo at the base. Alright. Before we do that, let's line up that image. Aloy really wanted to do that.
I think I'm back in range of the Vista point. I could try to find where the image was taken.
Let's jump up on here, and I'm just gonna guess it was up on this thing. Alright. We need to set that as our quest. The Memorial Grove Vista Point.
Okay, got the image back. I can make out a plane, a metal structure of some kind.
Well, in a mountain. Alright, looks like we are... If the mountain is there... Oh, this one? Don't know. Let's go to where the tower was. Oh, there were 13 berries in there. That would have been so useful.
I think the image was taken overlooking a field. Maybe I could try to line it up somewhere in the nearby hills.
I really don't think these are fun at all. Alright. Somewhere in the nearby hills. Oh, there's something here. Right. Really hard to control where she's going when she's climbing. Ah, okay, this looks so promising. Gotta be it.
That metal structure looks like the one in the image. Got it!
Alright. An airfield. Okay. Alright, well, that was really fun. Okay, let's go back and talk to Zo. Will we clear the water? No, we're not going to.
Whew, that'll keep me awake.
Alright, your lucky day, Longhorn. Alright, back to the base. Where's the base? Here. We want to do... No, that's not the base. Down here. Okay. Yes. I should have went to the other campfire.
So big the old ones called it the lungs of the planet?
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. They burned it to the ground at some point.
Oh.
But they helped bring part of it back in Sobek's time.
That's good to hear. I wonder if it grew back after Zero Dawn. Wherever it is.
I wonder as well.
I think so.
Alright, Zo?
You need something?
I should head out.
Oh wait, the control
Let me know if
cores.
you need me.
I missed it. I saw it just as I pushed the button. I do need something, Zo.
You forgot something?
That's good.
Now that you have those control cores, are you ready to reboot the land gods in Plainsong?
Not yet. Gaia told me the reboot code has to be altered using data from the cores. She updated my focus with software to accomplish this task, but apparently it's very complicated. It'll take time.
Well, let me know if you need any help.
I will.
Those firmware
I have
upgrades.
to get going.
Good luck.
Alright, I guess we'll have to check back in on Zo later. What can we do in the meantime? Let's look at the map. We've still got a few rebel camps here. Stillsands West. We did south, right? I think. Is there a south? Yeah. South, north, maybe no east. And west. Blocked path. Alright, let's do west, and then maybe we can hit some of these campfires and then call it a video. Alright, I need to go to the exit. This is the right one, the one with the campfire. And we've got the shelter. Okay. Yeah, we've been there. We should talk to whoever's here. There were some people here, I think. But let's go here. Maybe we'll do that next. All right.
Rebels. I heard they were in the area. Best way to get rid of them is to take out their leader.
Okay, in a previous video, maybe it was the last one, I think it was. I thought I did take out the leader, but I thought I did take out the leader, sneak into the camp and take out the leader without anyone knowing I was there. But I'm not sure it counts. Because, 35, wow. Because, I threw a rock to get his attention. Maybe that counts, I don't know. This one I think I'm just going to shoot them in the head and not try to sneak around.
Deathbringers. Rebels must be stripping them for parts.
I really would like there not to be a storm right now. There's the leader. Another sharpshooter. Another sharpshooter. Everybody's... Okay, only two were not wearing helmets, it looks like. I mean, only two are wearing helmets.
They're still suspicious.
Yeah, I wonder why they're suspicious. I can't tell if she's wearing a helmet or not. I think she is.
Orders say we check everything, so we check.
Who is that?
No grass here.
He gave up real quick.
Looks of that armor, that soldier's the one in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like there's movement everywhere in this way. Ah!
Great, didn't hit his helmet.
I knew I heard something. I'll raise the alarm.
Is there an alarm to raise?
Can't just vanish.
I really want to headshot him, but if I just shoot him in the helmet, he'll die anyway. Wait, what's going on? What did you do? Alright, let's try to get him over here with a rock.
You shouldn't have dragged me out here.
Looks like that did not work.
Just come out, will you?
Alright, he does not care about rocks falling. And honestly, why would you be tricked by that?
This one's got some of those tags I keep finding.
Alright. Level 34.
Looks like
Okay,
more
he had the
Tanox
tags.
I'll keep them with me for now.
Let's loot the camp. Not much of a camp, really. I think that's good. Alright, we were going to go here. Can we climb to it? Maybe. I'd really honestly rather jump.
Place to rest.
Okay. I should get more machine muscle. And let's make it morning. Just to have more time. All right. What to do next? I mentioned these. I think I'm going to hold off on those for now. Let's stay in the desert and let's check out these salvage contracts here. They're real close, so... Oh, I should, you might have a workbench. I should check my upgrades.
The locator shows there's another recording in there.
Alright, do you guys have a workbench? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's talk to them.
We're gonna get through this. I promise. Now go get some rest.
Do you need help?
Wish I could say we've been through worse, but I doubt any salvager has had this much bad luck on a single expedition.
Salvagers. You part of Karif's crew?
Yes. Didn't think we were that well known.
So you came here to make some armor. It doesn't look like things went according to plan.
We know about the
again.
contest.
I thought I had it made when we found some prime rollerback salvage out here. Then came the sandstorm, blew away most of our gear, and ran us right into a camp full of angry Tanox. We fled, but by the time the storm died down, we found ourselves here with half our food gone, open to attack by machines and Tanox alike.
Sounds like you could use a hand. I'm Aloy.
Runda. I can't ask you to help for free.
That's good.
How about I hire you to get us what we need? Draw up some contracts.
You don't have to.
Wouldn't be a proper salvager if I didn't. Won't take no for an answer.
Alright, we've got 3. Let's do lost
You mentioned your
supplies.
people needed food.
We lost most of it when we ran away from the Tanox. But only a bristleback would be able to sniff it out underneath all that sand.
That's not a bad idea. I'll look into it.
That's good to hear.
Okay. Alright. Well... Okay, farewell. Well, trade. What do you have?
It's
Do you have
not
any
much,
weapons?
but we have some salvage to trade.
No. Fast travel pack. Let's buy some of those. Never know. 10. Smoke bomb. Okay. They do sell Rollerback Hammertail. So I have to remember, if I need one, I can buy one here for 18 processed metal blocks. I have 122.
Good salvage is hard to come by, isn't it?
Alright. Lost supplies. Okay. The following contract, as bestowed by Kuruf Salvage Unlimited, hereby engages the recipient hunter to provide the following services. The hunter will search for the salvager's lost rations in areas where unfortunate skirmishes with Tenakth raiders occurred. Okay. You'll need a bristleback's nose for this one. Runda. Alright, well, we're gonna do it. Okay, lost supplies. We're still... This one, we still haven't finished it, and I'm not sure how to do it. Alright. Okay, go to the Bristleback site. We get a Bristleback Bellowback, or Apex Bellowback heart for this. Alright, where's it at? Okay, there are 2 of them. Do we need to override one? Okay, I thought it was a tortoise or something. Oh, thought I could jump onto that. I didn't make it.
I'm getting close to where Runda's crew lost their food rations. She said only a bristleback would be able to sniff them out under the sun. I think that can be arranged.
Okay. So I should override one?
Bristlebacks. Perfect. If I can override one, I can use it to find the rations the Oseram lost. Can help me find those rations Runda needs.
All right. Is there one here? I'm a little confused. Okay. This way. Will my bristleback survive? To make it to 3 of them. Let's find out.
Help me find Runda's rations. I just need to take them to the locations marked on the contract.
Alright, can't go that way. Come on, bristleback. Alright. Jeez, come on. Okay.
Bristleback should be able to dig out the containers. Off, let it do its thing.
Alright, it's really hard to control. Okay, just trample it. still alive. Come on. What's going on? Okay. Alright, this is so annoying. Alright. Okay, I didn't want to repair you, but I guess I can. Alright, did you find something? Alright, I'm confused.
Still need to check on Runda's rations.
Alright, what? What am I meant to be doing here? I thought I heard Aloy say, I think it's found something. I need to look at the quests. Search with the bristleback. Alright. Saw a data point in here, but I think I already got it. Yeah.
Runda's rations should be around here. I need to find them. I need to check if they're around here.
How? Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing or not. Alright, I'm gonna look at the video I just took and see, because I think Aloy said that she thought the bristleback found something. I'll be right back. Okay, Aloy said, looks like you found something, thanks for the help, buddy, or something like that, and it was by the sign. It was around here.
Looks like what the machine dug up is still here. Good.
What? What did it dig
Runda's
up?
rations should be around here. I need to find them. Runda's rations. I need to check if they're around.
Is it digging it up now? Okay.
Rations. Barely enough for a few people.
Alright.
I should
Not a
check the
fan of this one.
locations, see if I can find more.
Good flip. Alright. To the next one. So hard to control. This way. Alright, are you stuck? Come on, go. All right, finally.
Now they're mad.
All right, of course.
Contract says I might find some of Runda's rations. Get off this whistle back.
All right, I don't want to fight rebels on a machine. This is much better.
No escape now!
It's never not funny.
Here! I thought she was over here. Ugh.
Oh.
Drawing on her now.
You missed. Alright, good. Got his helmet off. Alright, I did not mean to do that. Oh, I missed his head. He's kind of panicking.
Got her now.
He did get me. I did not... Oh, okay, didn't get a headshot. So disappointing. Oh no, I didn't mean to drink a potion. What did I drink? Probably a cleanse potion. Was he the only one? Some green shine. Alright. One hit. Kill. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, let's bring that
My pack has room.
bristleback down here. Oh, did you find it? Oh. Oh, did they just dig up stuff? Maybe they do. I don't know anything about them. I'm not enjoying riding them, that's for sure.
I should try to find Runda's ration tower.
Alright, you look around.
Tell me you got something.
No,
Let's see what we got.
I didn't want to repair you.
More rations. Still not enough for an entire crew. There might be more at the last location Runda marked on the contract.
Alright, let's go to the last one. Okay. Alright, these machines are really annoying. Just go up the hill. Sorry, pig. Okay, this one. Alright, who's that? Alright. Don't want the barrel. Alright, whatever.
Steady. Right. Rebels. I'm gonna have to deal with those guys first.
There we go. So hard to get a shot lined up. Helmet's off.
I was hoping to look for Runda's rations in this area. Can't do that without a bristleback, though.
Oh, wow.
Still in this
Nice.
fight.
Okay, I did not mean to shoot her outside of the helmet. Alright, I don't think I can get a headshot on her. Nope. Alright, were there any other ones? Maybe not. Oh, come on. Okay, there was another one.
I'm coming for ya!
Alright, let's go up there. What's the...
Knew I'd find ya!
Did she? What's she mad about?
Loser! Hold her down or something!
I don't think there's anyone else left.
What? You're just going to hide? Stay and fight this time!
I think I got all of them. Should be safe to let that bristleback look for Runda's rations now.
Okay.
This is it. Last shot at finding more of Runda's rations. Let's hope this bristleback can find them. Find something?
Pick it up.
That looks promising. Now, what did you find? Yes! It looks like most of Runda's rations are here. I should take this back to her crew as soon as I can.
Alright, let's do that. Is it worth looting these rebels? Let's go up and look. Oh. Okay. Well, I thought I would be able to jump to that, but I didn't. Nothing.
One more day behind me.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot to get the green shine that I saw back where I was at. Oh well. Alright, let's just go back. Alright, 490. Let's use use a campfire. Where's the campfire at? There. Alright.
Aloy, you're back.
I found the food rations.
This ought to put some spark back into my crew. Thank you. Oh, and here. Payment in full.
Thanks.
Alright. Missing gear.
You said you lost your gear?
Yes. Can't be sure where it is, since that storm gave us the runaround. But I have a general idea. It's all in the contract. If you can get that gear back, we'd at least be able to set up camp properly. Make the crew comfortable.
I'll take a look as soon as I can.
Alright. Farewell.
I have to get going.
Good luck to us both.
Never see to knock again.
Alright. Missing gear. Go to the gear's last known location. Let's do it.
Myself lucky.
All the way up here by Camp Nowhere. Okay. Well, let's fast travel there. I think we have a new side quest at this location too.
Bizarre experiments again, didn't he?
Dunes might look peaceful.
Yeah.
Hide all kinds of dangers.
Bit busy now, but we'll talk.
All right.
Maybe if I just put this piece like that.
I think Runda's crew lost their gear somewhere in this area. I should give her contract another read, just to be sure I know what I'm doing.
That's right, I did not read the contract. Okay. The hunter will track down and return the salvager's lost gear. It was last seen on a cart somewhere around the marked location. We're counting on you. Cart.
That must be the cart the contract mentioned. But whatever gear it was carrying isn't here. I should take a closer look. Whoever took the gear did a number on this cart. Maybe my focus can help me figure out what happened.
All right. What is that? Oh. A crate.
Claw marks. Might be from Glinthawks. More claw marks. Bigger ones. Maybe a sunwings.
Maybe so.
Whoever did this must have scavenged the gear left in the cart. Maybe if I give it something else to scavenge, I can lure it back.
Okay.
Then follow it to its nest.
Wait. Kill the burrower. Okay, this way.
I think I found my bait. Right. Let's find somewhere to hide.
This looks good.
So it was a sunwing. If I want to find Runda's gear, I'm gonna have to follow this thing quietly.
So I shouldn't kill it now. Okay, that is not a little bit of a problem with the animation there. All right. Why did it come back and then go again? That's odd. Okay, we're not done yet. Is that it? Or is that a different one? Alright, I need to check. Follow the sunwing and avoid detection. Okay, well. Did I follow the wrong one?
This must be the sunwing's nest. Let's hope Runda's gear is here.
Okay, loot. Okay, it's this one. All right, let's try to kill these sunwings.
The machine's resistant to plasma.
Good to know. I'm gonna try to shoot off the components.
No more to fight.
I'll just craft more. Where'd it go? Alright, I don't know about fighting two at once. Oh boy. Cut through. Alright, so we got... Oh boy.
I can keep going.
I need to scan them and track them. Come on, Aloy. This one's almost down. Is that it? Oh, a shield. Cool. Right in the head. I guess I deserve that for shooting it in the head. Still not sure what happened to that other one. Oh, here it comes. I think. Saw a shadow. Right, I need to pull the arrow or the string back completely, otherwise I'm not going to hit it. Let's switch to these.
Now's my chance.
Okay. Used all elemental states. Did I? How? Alright, there's still one left, I think. Did it die? I guess it did. Alright. Alright. Where am I going? Goodness, this way.
That's awesome gear, all right.
Alright.
I better get out of here before the Sun comes back. And get this to Runda's crew.
Alright, where's the nearest campfire? Here. All right.
Aloy, you're back.
Yep, I got your gear.
I got the camping gear you needed.
So you came through. Thank you, Aloy. This'll make my crew a lot more comfortable. Now, as per our contract, here's your payment.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks again for helping us out. And good luck.
We have food now.
All right, what did we get?
Let's hope no machines
Shellwalker lightning gun.
dinner.
Okay. All right, I'm going to take a quick break before doing the third. There might be a fourth one even. With the previous salvage contracts I did, there was a fourth one.
Luck would change eventually.
Then I will be back in just a second.
Feels nice to have a full stomach.
Okay, it is a bit later.
I was hoping you'd be back.
I'm back. Alright, let's do this Pristine Bellowback.
You mentioned this place is exposed to attack. Is there anything you can use to set up a perimeter?
We know there's a Bellowback hanging around some ruins near here. Take it down without damaging its cargo sacks, and we could use it to make new traps. Set up a cordon. I'll make it a contract.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay,
Thanks again for helping us out,
no problem.
and good luck.
We have food now. Great.
Okay, let's read the contract. The hunter will hunt down and eliminate a Bellowback without destroying its cargo refining sack or gullet. Oh, I really like blowing those gullets. The salvagers suggest using purge water weapons and or ammo to help with this. Alright. The salvagers will retrieve the carcass of said machine once proper preparations have been made. Be careful, Runda. Alright.
Let's hope no machines decide to pop in for dinner.
I don't know if my usual strategy will work. Let's set that as our quest. It's nearby. 219 feet. I'm going to try my usual strategy.
That Bellowback run dimension should be close by.
I believe I see it.
There you are. Runda needs that Bellowback taken down with its cargo sack intact.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to be careful. That canister will blow if I hit it with a shock arrow.
Oh. Okay. The gullet. And the sack. Okay. Alright, so I can't... Let's target what we don't want to hit. My favorite parts.
Now's my chance!
Might as well, right? Right, I need some grass to get into. Can it see me through here? I think it can. I need to get behind something. Alright. Could just do silent strikes on it, maybe. That should have killed Aloy. Alright, so it knows I'm in this grass, but it doesn't know where. But I think when it gets close, it will find me. Let's see. Nope. So far, this is working. We got it halfway down. Can't sneak up on it because it walks faster than I do. So let's wait. That was a good one. It turns around so slowly.
Got it. I should let Runda know.
Alright.
I'm gonna salvage that cargo sack.
Alright, I'm gonna search it. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. So I don't get it, because usually when you destroy a machine, all those parts are gone. They just kind of dissolve away. There was an earlier salvage mission with some shell walkers, a shell walker, and I destroyed it, and I didn't loot it, and I always thought I probably should have.
I took down the Bellowback. You should be able to salvage what you need and set up a perimeter now.
Thank you, Aloy. I know my crew will sleep better once we do. This is yours then. Payment for a job well done.
Thanks.
Looks like we'll be able to make our way back to No Man's Land as soon as my crew is strong enough. But I was wondering, the Rollerback salvage I was gonna use to build the armor, I lost it after we ran into those Tenakth. I was hoping you could find it for me. Otherwise, all of this would have been for nothing.
Do you have any idea?
Back to the
where it might be?
contest.
I marked the area on your contract. I know it's not much to go on.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Aloy.
Alright, so this one had a hidden fourth contract as well.
Place is looking like a proper salvage outpost now.
Okay, Rollerback salvage. With her crew on the mend, Runda hopes to recover the Rollerback salvage she needs to complete her armor. Find more details in the data point copy of the contract. Alright. So that's active. Let's... let's look at the contract. Wait. Oh, it's quests, right? Collectibles. No, I'm wrong. Where is it? Notebook. Salvage contracts. How do you read them? Oh, okay. Oh, it's a data point. Alright. Okay. The hunter will search and retrieve lost rollerback salvage. The salvager suggests starting the search at the designated location. I'll owe you an ale for this one, Runda.
Thanks for helping us get back on our feet, Aloy.
Oh, it's so far away. Alright. We are going to fast travel to this one. How about here? What will await us there? Who knows? Is that green shine? Scavenger. Scrap pile. What is that? It's still... Okay.
This is where Runda said she lost that Rollerback salvage. If I use my focus, I might get lucky and find Rollerback salvage. Nice.
Okay, I found it right away.
Well,
I was just looting.
out.
What is that sound? Is that the machine? Is it asleep? No, it's over here. I hear something, but I don't see anything. Oh. Is it that? No. Is there a stalker here? All right,
I see more salvage.
Okay, I'm worried, but...
Hey!
All right.
Salvage isn't yours, pal!
Okay.
I have to take it back by force.
All right. Great. Oh. I like how it hit one that was already there. I need to get these guns off. So many guns. I don't know where it's going. Okay, not what I'm trying to hit. There we go. Okay, underground. I need to stay on the rocks. fall? Alright, I am not in a good place.
Much better.
Thank you for helping me get over that. There we go. No. Thing like concentrating as you fall. Doing nothing to it. Need to hit that glowing purple spot. I don't remember it doing that. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. Alright, where is it? Let's get some potions ready. Small health potion. So annoying. Just cannot dodge those. Okay, come on, Aloy. Alright, I'm gonna run. Doesn't know where I'm at. No. Do I have any other potions? Okay, a medium health potion. I need health.
Gotta be ready.
Frost blasters, where? But yeah, this thing is so big, it has so many things, it's hard to know. Oh, that's cool. Alright, run, 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 run. Uh-oh.
This'll help.
So close to dying. Alright, I'm trying to run. I have no health. I am doomed unless I can get out of here. Alright, any health up here? Any at all? Yes. Oh, okay. Going too far off the map.
Grab this on the go.
I don't see any health up here. Good shot. Get that off. Where'd it go? I hear it. All right. Really hard to hit that gun. All right, got it off.
I can.
Good. Alright, doing much better now. Come on back up. Am I hitting it? No. Okay.
Should be able to get Runda salvage now.
All right. All right, there should be a lot of things to pick up. Some poor creature got trampled.
I need to get the rollerback salvage from the shell snapper.
I know.
Might as well take the extra salvage to Runda.
Or I could keep it.
I'll take that.
All right, 2 more. Where is it? Right, here's one.
Just what I was looking for.
Medicine, good. Come on.
Looking up for the hunt.
All right, one more. Okay, here it is.
I think this will be enough to forge some armor. Time to take it back to Runda.
All right, anything else to pick up? Horned lizard bone. All right, well, I think that is good enough. Let's go to the nearest campfire and teleport back. Yes.
Come on, Trip. You look like you've been in a fight.
We going back
Found
to
your
Barren Lights?
salvage. Had to fight a shell snapper for it.
A shell snapper, huh? You know, after all this, I was thinking about making a new helmet for the armor. Something better prepared to deal with a sandstorm. That shell snapper salvage might do the trick. No sense in letting your hard work go to waste.
I could keep it,
But
you
it
know.
helped.
Here, your payment. Maybe when my armor wins Karev's competition, you'll come by to celebrate with us. If you have time to go back to Barren Light, that is.
I'd like that. We'll see.
Okay. I gotta die.
Brace myself against this wind.
Salvage out.
I just want to check if she has anything else. Nope.
We can trade another time.
Targeting hunter bows. Hunter arrows are now available for one of your hunter bows. These special arrows can designate a target for overridden machines to attack for a limited time. Okay. Awesome. I have been looking for something like this.
Okay, get my tools ready. We're making some armor.
Level 35. Okay. Oh, and there's a workbench here. Perfect, because I want to check on my upgrades. Alright, so I can shoot an arrow, and then machines that are overridden will attack what it hits? I'm guessing? I really want to use it on rebels. As opposed to other machines. Weapon upgrades. I care most about this. Vanguard Hunter Bow. No, I need the Rollerback Hammertail. Oh, she sells it. Right, let's buy it. I want this.
Need anything else?
Maybe later. Alright, I'm very happy. Let's upgrade our bow. Vanguard Hunter Bow. Okay. So we're going to go to 54 damage and 166 tear. Okay, we got a new coil slot. Okay, what do we need for this? Okay. Rollerback Circulator and Dreadwing Metal Fang. I don't think we've met either of those machines yet. Okay, we do have a slot in it though, so let me go out of here for a second. We finally completed that job. Let's edit coils. Put something in here. So we've already got component tear plus 15%. Incident corroding chance plus 4%. Okay. Why? Okay. All right. I want tear. This is pretty good. Stealth damage plus 25%. That should go to my sharp shot bow. Okay, tear damage plus 10%. That's good. Oh, reload speed plus 15%. That's also good. I'm going to go with that. Reload speed. Enhanced weapon with coils. Okay, great. Okay. Hardweave sharpshot bow. Can we upgrade it? Let's look at that. There might be better sharpshot bows that I could buy. Now. Here we go. Yeah, I can upgrade it. And it will do more damage. Plus 15% overdraw damage. Alright, I can do this one too. Alright. Lance Horn, Primary Nerve, and a Rollerback Hammertail. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can do that. So we know where to get the Rollerback tail. Need another one of those Rollerback Hammertails.
That what you needed? Huh?
Yeah. Alright. Come on. Give me the option. Alright. And I'm going to create a job. This? Yes. Uh-oh. Unknown site. Okay, so we haven't seen Lance Horns. Alright, well, forget about that. Let's look real quick at coils. So we've got impact damage plus 6%. Let's see if we have a better one. No. Alright, we'll keep that. Yeah, keep it for now.
Good to see everyone's back to their usual selves.
Alright, let's check outfit upgrades. Okay, we're fully equipped. Fully upgraded, I mean our Nora Anointed. Is that what we're wearing? There's probably some way to tell what we're... Oh yeah, it's this one. All right. I don't like looking at things at two different menus, but all right. We have to look here to see what we get. So we are wearing this Nora Anointed. We get faster concentration regeneration, which is really good, and potent medicine. That is also good. Melee damage, weapon stamina. Nora Champion is also good. All right, I'm gonna stick with what I've got for now. Okay, well,
machine parts? I have some to trade.
I think that will do it for this video. Okay, well, we helped Zo with the first step, at least, of restoring the land gods to their former capabilities, and we did all the salvage contracts here with Runda. I'm not sure what we're going to do in the next video. I think we will do some side quests again. Maybe go to Camp Nowhere. There was a side quest there that we didn't... there's some people there that we didn't talk to. So let's start there and we'll see where we go after that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, let's focus on one. Why? Why?